Shalom, shalom, this is Yahshua, welcome again to the Rock, and this is my video looking like a hot mess, because somebody had asked me, they listened to some of my other videos and they said, Yahshua, you better mention you look like a hot mess. Instead of turning the camera the opposite direction, can we just see you like a hot mess? There you go, I'm a hot mess. Anyways, just wanted to do a quick video. I have a couple of videos, well, I just shot another one, I'm not posting until later. Yeah, I cheated. But I just wanted to kind of put it in the minds of everybody right now that in your mind right now, you should be trying to figure out long-term answers. With the things that are here and are coming, and even if we already know, like for instance, that they are trying to put out a vaccination. With this vaccination, your job could largely be dependent on it. Your freedom to travel could be dependent on it. I'm not speculating on how far it's going to go, but we know it could go either one of those ways. So with that being said, I hope that you are figuring out long-term plans. Not just plans that are about today and the now. I'm talking about long-term plans. Plans that will affect you for the rest of your life. The seeds that people have planted throughout their lives are now coming to fruition. You reap what you sow, the Bible says. So now is a time that it may be one of the last times that you are able to sow half-decent seed and be able to have a harvest in time. You know, for those of us that do grow and eat from what we grow, there are certain things that you know that, you know, like for instance, I plant radishes almost year round. Why? Because I call it my 30-day or 20-day crop. There are certain things that you grow and plant that will come up within a month, and there are certain things that are going to take 90 days, 120 days, yada, yada, yada. But now is the time you need to start finding solutions and answers for the predicaments that you are in and the predicament that you could possibly see yourself being in the future. This is not the time to be ignorant, which the root word of ignorant is to ignore. This is not the time to ignore what you see. This is the time where, as much as you possibly can, you seek answers. Now, obviously, I believe that the Bible, the word of the Most High Yah, His laws, His statutes, and commandments are one of the best answers out there. And in the keeping of His Torah, His word, you know, as you keep reading, you'll find out that our people are an agricultural people. I believe there's an answer there. He says, come out of her, my people. There's an answer. But if you plan on staying on the reservation or the cities, I hope you have a plan, and I hope you have an answer for any possible ramifications that can come, not just in the year 2021, or not just the elections. I'm talking about things that proceed, that'll go on after the elections, 2021, 2022, 2023. Regardless, there is an economic situation coming. You're not escaping that. You're not ducking the economic situation. I'm sorry, I got spider webs over my face. I was out there in the woods. But you're not ducking the financial situation that's here. You're not ducking the fact that this virus is getting worse, and people are going to be suffering, if anything, because of the kickback from the virus, the zombie plague. So I hope you have answers for yourself and for your family, long-term answers. I hope you have a plan. The cat's chasing you. I hope you have long-term answers for the situations that you could possibly see yourself in. I hope you have a plan for the situations that you could see yourself in. I hope you didn't just take this time as a time to chill. I hope you really got in your word and you sat down with your family men and actually plotted a course for your family. Because this course that you plot for your family may be the only chance they have. things are getting bad. And they're going to continue to get bad. Because in reality, there is no answer for what is coming outside of obedience to the Father, not just in the spiritual, but obedience to the Father physically and making those physical moves that those that are obedient to Him do make for the preservation and the saving of your household. Because those that don't have answers, just to be quite frank, those that don't have answers are going to suffer. Excuse me. Those that don't have answers are going to suffer. Those that don't have a plan are going to be at the mercy of those that did plan. And that mercy could also extend to the system. Because whether you believe it, like it or not, they're planning and have plans for those that did not plan. They have a plan for you. You fit perfectly in their plan. And they are going to be taking advantage of those that did not plan. We see an eviction crisis taking place. These people did not plan. And now they are right where the system wants them. They are completely dependent on it. At this point in time, they are dependent fully on whatever the system is going to give them. They are at the mercy of Longshanks. So for those that can make a move right now, who can come up in one way or another with an answer, I would highly suggest that you sit down with your families and start forming one. If you haven't formed one already, you should have already formed one. But if you haven't, I hope you sit down with your families and form one. Take the time out. It's important. Your future, your children's future can and likely will depend on the moves that you make right now, men. For you sisters, my answer is still the same. If you're a married woman, my answer is still the same. If you're a single woman, my answer is still the same. But for you men, you brothers, men of Israel, the word already gave us the answer. The question is are we going to follow it? Because although for some people they're like, well, I'm not feeling it right now. That may be so. I don't feel it. But it doesn't mean things are going to maintain the way they are right now. In fact, I can guarantee you they're not going to remain the way they are. Something is coming from this. Something has already been formed from this. And what we need to do is be prepared and ready for whatever. I'm not talking about the world's coming to an end. You know, some people are talking about, like the Walking Dead situation's about to happen. I'm not talking about that. We already have the Walking Dead situation. People who walk around like zombies. Their sole focus is to get food. You see the food lines that are taking place in these major population centers or reservations. You see the food lines. What is your answer, brothers? What is your answer? So that's just something I want us to think on and contemplate. I'm going to keep moving forward. I hope you are too. Bless you all. And shalom.